One, oh, we got a little cricket. One Dream Away podcast. Don't I always start it off like that? Like, I just thought I'd give y'all a little something that y'all familiar with. What's up, man? I know, very rare for me to go live one day and then another day. I'm trying to get this drink right, man. I know I should have probably guess what I'm eating again. Flapjacks. What's up, party people? In the place to be. Shh, pipe down. Soon as I get on. Same as yesterday. Him interrupting. Me eating pancakes. Yeah, watch it back. You ain't sub to the channel. Listen. Yo. Sometimes I'll be like, yo, I'll be wanting people in here. But then sometimes I ain't gonna lie, it's good that it's not. Because I start getting caught up when I see people coming in or leaving comments and shit, and then I can't really finish my thought. Like I watched the joint back yesterday, I did. I had what I wanted to say in my head. I never got the shit out. I never talked about the motherfucker. So that's why I was like, maybe I should go live again today. But no, really, I was just trying to talk about stuff. What was I going to talk about? Oh, yeah, no, I know what I wanted to talk about. So, first, let me tell you. Why I went to the bank today, had an argument with the damn lady in the bank. Yo. Old ass lady was in there. She was bugging. So I'm in there. And, you know. So she like. Actually, never mind. I don't even want to talk about that. But it was stupid. Like, she pissed me off. And now, you know how, like, you... See, it's like I said I don't want to talk about it, but then I start talking about it again. Whoa, we got somebody up in the hizzy. Sub to the channel. What's good? What's good? So look. So this is actually what I want to talk about, right? So um so as many of y'all might have seen the Breakfast Club interview. I know it's an old joint. I'm talking about the joint with Dame. Right? Fuck them shits up. I was hungry. Ain't even got no more milk. Alright, so look. Now I'm gonna talk about this. I ain't even gonna look at the joint. Because if I look, people start commenting and shit, then I like lose my thought. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna try to talk about this and stay focused. So alright, so the Breakfast Club interview with Dame Dash, right? If you watched it, he had the dude in the back, the dude OG Daniel from Harlem. You know what I mean? The one he was like, this is my OG or whatever. So, all right. So let me tell you, I don't know OG Daniel, right? But I watched a couple of his joints. Like, I remember watching the interview he did on Vlad. It was him and Lou Sims. I think that's the dude's name. The other dude that was with him, Lou Sims. So, and then I watch him hit talk here and there. And I think last time he was on the Breakfast Club, Dame Dash, OG Daniel was with him. So I'm watching that joint, and I'm a little familiar with him because watching him talk on Vlad and then the Breakfast Club and all that. So I'm like, yeah, he cool. I never thought about following him on IG. So later on, a little bit down the line, ironically, I'd be posting stuff on IG, like I'd be posting reels, and then OG Daniel just starts liking some of my joints. I think he liked a few of my videos, and it was just ironic that that he started liking. Yo, what's up, Rob? What's going on, man? The love is most certainly abundant before the God got the godson upon his stomach. So look, you know what I mean? Thanks for, Thanks for the support holding me down, you know what I'm saying? So look, right? So then he, like I said, he started liking my, liked a couple of my joints. I'm like, okay. So I hit him in the DM. I said, yo, I forget what I said. I said something like, yo, OG, what's going on, fam? I said, yo, I appreciate you liking my joints, and I'm a little bit familiar with who you are, man. I watched a couple of your interviews, man, and you a Harlem legend, man. So it's definitely an honor to be, for you to be like noticing my page and all that, and much love or whatever. I don't remember exactly what I said, but I had said some shit. So he a couple days later, he hit me back. He was like, "Bless King," something like that, or something he said, and I was like, "Yeah, cool too." So I started following him. So I'm following OG Daniel, right? So then I watched the Breakfast Club interview, and this shit, first of all, him just fucking with Dame Dash, who Dame Dash is just a lame ass dude, yo. I like, the more you hear Dame talk, the nigga's entertaining, but he a lame. Like, he's lame as fuck. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's just a corny dude. And I'm like, yo, Jay-Z stops hanging out with him, but as soon as Jay-Z stops hanging out with him, now he's your best friend, and you got the lame Dame. You know what I mean? Jay-Z had the Dame that, was cool and everybody looked up to him. But then, like, once he started getting lame and Jay-Z saw that, he fell back. And now you chilling with the lame Dame. So that's one. Then he defends all the dumb shit he does. That's two. Then when the nigga gets on the Breakfast Club, the shit that really fucking turned me off, and I was like, nah, this nigga is whack. Both of these niggas. Like, the nigga gets on there and he's like, he talking about Larry, I think he was talking about Larry, and he like, yeah, he like Larry's. He said, well, my wife got sick, and he said my wife passed away, and rest in peace to OG Daniel's wife. You know what I'm saying? He gets on there and he starts talking about how Larry's wife was sick and he wasn't with her. So he's like, yo, you not with, so OG is saying to Larry, yo, you not with your wife in the hospital? He says, yo, when I see you, I'ma fuck you up. That's some weird ass shit, yo. Like, that's weird. Like, first of all, mind your business. What do that got to do with you? Like, what, you want to fuck his wife or something? Like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get me some points because if I kick his ass and his wife gets better than shit. Like, what kind of whack shit is that? That's the type of shit where when something happens to niggas like that, I'll be glad. Because why is you trying to be a bully? Like, you gonna tell this nigga who you don't even know his wife, you gonna tell him be with his wife or I'm gonna kick your ass. That's not your wife, that's not your sister. Like, just because you was with your wife, that's weird. That was whack. That was lame as shit. Because I'm the type of nigga, and look, I'm gonna tell you like this, man. Yo, what's up? What's up? Sub to the channel, hit the sub button. Look, this is the type of dude I am, yo. And this is why I'm glad. I'm not the toughest and I'm not the greatest fighter, but this is why I'm glad I learned how to fight. And this is why I'm glad I have the mentality I got now. Like, I'm a lot braver. I don't play with people, yo. Because I'm gonna tell you, you never know why the nigga wasn't in the hospital with his wife. You don't know what the fuck is going on. Like, his wife might have said, yo, He might have just took a break and was home for a little bit, like, yo, or she might have said, yo, babe, go home, whatever. You listen, it's a million different scenarios that we don't know, but it's not your business. You know what I'm saying? For you to tell him be with his wife, or I'm gonna kick your ass. That's some corny trying to be a bully type shit. That's why, like I said, niggas like that, when something happens to him, I be glad. Cause that was whack. Because and listen, and this is the type of dude I am. This is how thorough I am. He couldn't have said that shit to me, yo. For real, because I'm like, yo, fam, this is how we gonna do this. Cause I could have been on some shit where my wife ain't well and she's in the hospital, and I've been with her, like, say she's been in the hospital 2 weeks. And I came home for maybe 2 days, not even 2 days consecutively. I came home maybe a Thursday 1 week and a fucking Monday another week, right? And this nigga would have said that to me, and I was going back to see my wife anyway, but it's not his business. He don't know. He would have said that shit to me. I would have said, all right, how about this? I'm not going to let people think that you bullying me into go seeing my wife, because this is what I was going to do anyway. I'm going to go see my wife and continue on about my life, and we could fight anyway. So how about that? We could fight for nothing since you want to try to get tough, and I'm going to fuck you up since you talking about you going to fuck me up if I don't go chill with my wife. I was doing that anyway, but I'm not going to let people think, oh shit, he bullied him, now he's going to chill with his wife. No, I was doing that anyway because that's my wife and I love her, and they don't got shit to do with you, and you a bitch. So I'm going to go chill with my wife, and I'm going to stay with her in the hospital. I'm going to be by her side, and when I'm out and if you see me in the street, we can fight anyway. How about that? You ain't going to try to play me into, or try to bully me into go. Like, who the fuck is you? Like, you somebody dad. Like, that shit was so, I had to unblock that. I had to unfollow that nigga. That was the lamest shit I ever, like, to me, that shit is whack. Like, certain shit niggas doing how niggas move. Like, you ever see, like, niggas be out in the street and niggas be arguing with your girl? Or niggas be arguing with their girl, and then you got that one nigga that want to play Captain Save-A-Ho. You don't know what this bitch did, and you want to come try to save her. Because if some shit like that happened out there in the streets with me and Shalia, knowing that she caused all that shit, and somebody would try to come to her rescue, oh, I'd have been in jail forever. Because I'm like, yo, you don't even know what's going on, dog. Mind your business, yo. You want to play Captain Save-A-Ho, and it's not going to work out for you, yo. I promise you, yo. Don't play with me, fam. Like, you trying to save the devil. Like, don't do that shit with me. That's why I'm like, yo, man, listen, when I see shit out in the street, you call it what it is. I mind my fucking business because I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Bitch could have did some wild shit. Bitch could have robbed the nigga. She could have fucked his people. She could have hit his child. You know what I mean? She could have molested his child. You never know what happened. And you wanna save the bad guy. Like, no. That shit was whack, yo. And listen, OG Daniel, I'm gonna tell you like this. That shit was whack, yo. That shit was corny as hell, and you couldn't have did that shit. Listen, I'm 5'5", $150. You couldn't have said that shit to me. You could have, but, and listen, and I know he's a tough guy and all that. He talking about, yo, I had to put some work in, and I fucking my hands and all that. Listen, I don't give a fuck who you did that shit to. I ain't no fucking gangster. I ain't the toughest nigga, but God knows you could have said that shit to me, but inevitably, it wouldn't have worked out for you. Even if I saw you in the street and you whip my ass every day, you're not going to be able to walk the streets because every time I see you, something's going to happen. Like, you could have got the next one. All right, now I owe this nigga 2. You could have got the 3rd one. All right, now I owe this nigga 3. And it's never going to end. It's never going to end, yo. Because you're not going to, like, I mind my business, but you're not going to try to bully me and you're not going to try and play me. And to that kid, Larry, if that's what he did, oh, now I'm gonna go see you a sucker. You was a bitch for that shit, yo. And I'm for real, yo, because nobody could have did that to me, yo. That shit is so whack. Like, you gonna bully this nigga? Listen, like I said, I don't want to keep repeating myself. I would have said to this nigga, oh, word? Oh, all right, well, this is how we gonna do it. I'm gonna continue on with my life. I'm gonna go see my wife like I was gonna do anyway. And then when you see me, stand on it, 10 toes, and we're going to see how it works out for you. That's how we're going to do. We're going to see how it works out for you, all right? All right, I ain't got shit else to say. When you see me, you see me. We're going to handle it like grown men. And I'm going to go continue on with my life, go see my wife like I was going to do anyway. You ain't bullying nobody into go seeing their wife because it has shit to do with you. You know what I'm saying? That's my wife. You don't know what the fuck is going on. So mind your business and worry about your family, dog. That's how motherfuckers like you get hurt for dumb shit that you ain't got nothing to do with. So go ahead, Do what you gonna do. When you see me, and we take it from there. And that's it. I ain't got shit else to say. What else you got to say? He gonna be talking, boop, go ahead. Dumbass. Now you talking to Dalton. Cause that shit was whack. I unfollowed that nigga fast. I say, yo, that's why you gotta know niggas. And I thought I knew the nigga. I'm like, yo, I watched a couple of his interviews. I really want this nigga to see this, yo. But I guess it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You can't teach an old dog new tricks. I'm not trying to get him to change his ways. It don't matter if he see it or not. Like, it's just, to me, it's just whack shit. Mind your business, bro. Mind your fucking business. Like, you want to fight. As old as you is, you want to fight. You just want to go out there and pick a fight for nothing. It has shit to do with you. Like, nutty shit. Corny shit, yo. Him and Dame are like the lamest niggas ever, yo. Like, damn, them niggas is lame. Them niggas is just whack. Whack, just whack. Two whack niggas. Go back and watch the shit, nigga. Anybody, do I sound mad? Do I sound mad? If I do, pardon me for sounding mad. I'm not trying to sound mad. It's just like corny shit. Like you watch corny shit and it like just like when you was on there talking about when you was talking about who was you talking Stephen A? Like corny shit just like how you don't like Devin Haney. Like corny shit turns me off, dog. Go back and watch the shit, man. I'm talking about OG, man. That nigga's lame, yo. Like that nigga's just corny, man. I don't like corny niggas, dog. Like he, you know, just corny, man. Yo, rest in peace to his wife. You know, but he's just a lame guy. He's just lame, dog. I don't like no like you couldn't have did that shit with me, bro. You couldn't have you play and you know another thing that's whack. Niggas know who to play with. They know who they could say that shit to. They like now he couldn't have just said that shit to anybody. He couldn't have. Like this, it's certain niggas you wouldn't have said that shit to. You know what I'm saying? Like me, I don't play this tough guy shit with people. You know what I mean? I play tough when niggas come at me. Like, all right, now you coming at me with it, so now I'm gonna get tough. I don't care if you fucking 6'4", 250, or you fucking 5'5", 150 like me. Like, yo, I chill, I mind my business. Don't play with me, and I ain't gonna play with you. That's how it is, yo. But then you wanna like, nah, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's just how I rock, yo. You know what I mean? If I sound a little mad, it's just, you know, it's just me, the Aries. You know what I mean? We be a little bit passionate in what we say. Like that's why I shout to Andrea. That's why me and her be getting into it because you know what I mean. We ain't get into it on the pod, but me and her sometimes we be on the phone and we get into it. But we both real passionate in what we say and shit. So you know what I mean. But yeah, that shit to me was whack, man. And like I said, the dude Larry that's rocking with Cam, that nigga's whack too because he let that nigga chomp him. It wouldn't have been me. Hell no, it wouldn't have been me. But listen, like I said, niggas know who they can say that shit to. Alright. Oh, so look. Alright, here's another thing, right? So here go the other thing I wanted to talk about, right? So yesterday, I was talking about this shit yesterday, right? I was like, I was talking about the shorty, right? So I was talking about the shorty that when I was so I got the shorty I'm talking to now, you know what I mean? I'm exclusive. Like hopefully that's how we not in a relationship, but it's damn near and it's been going good so far. So I'm exclusive right now. Like I'm just rocking with her and you know, hopefully like you know what I mean? Hopefully like in maybe a couple weeks or maybe a month, 2, you know what I mean? We can make it official. But you know, hopefully it lasts that long and hopefully it go good. But like I said, before I was rocking with her, I was on a dating app. So I'm on a dating app and I'm talking to a shorty. Like this is what I tried to say yesterday, but then I got off track. So I'm talking to the shorty and look, this is what I don't like, and maybe y'all could relate. So like we talking and like she from NY, she from Queens, right? And she like, yo, so we talking and I think she said, how's my day or something like that? Or how's it go? How you doing? And I said, man, it's kind of shitty right now, man. You know what I mean? Actually, yo, this is wild. I was talking to 2 girls. Damn, one of them might watch this back because I think she's sub, but I don't care. I'm keeping it real. So I was talking to this girl from out here, and I was talking to, she live in Camden, and I was talking to another girl that live in Queens, live in QU. So I'm talking to them, and, you know, One of them asked about my day. She's like, yeah, how your day going? You know what I'm saying? And the other one, I probably just shared it. So, you know what I mean? It wasn't going too good. It wasn't bad, but just had one of them days where it's just little shit. Like, you know what I mean? I'm fucking taking the bus and I missed the bus. Then it was cold. It started raining. My fucking phone was about to die. It's just a bunch of little shit. You know what I mean? I had left something that I needed at the joint. And I'm just like, damn, all this little nut shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? So she was like, how you doing? I'm like, oh, I'm all. I said, man, shitty, man. I said, it's one of them annoying ass days. She just goes, oh, sorry to hear that. Bitch, what you mean you sorry to hear that? Like, ask what happened. Like, say, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we could talk about it. Like, I don't like no shit like that. Cause here's the thing I noticed about humans. This is why I'm actually surprised I don't have more friends, because I treat people how I want to be treated, right? So if somebody say, yo, especially if you bring it up, like if I say, how's your day? And you say, man, it ain't going too good. Oh, word, what happened? I'm not gonna fucking sit here and give you this fake ass love, like, oh, sorry to hear that. You're not sorry to hear that. You're not sorry to hear that, because people care about things people only, if you ask about it, you care. People ain't gonna ask about something that they don't care about. You didn't inquire, so you don't care. But you gonna give me this fake love, like, sorry to hear that. You ain't sorry to hear that. Stop trying to. You just came up with something clever to try. You just came up with a response. Like, if somebody say that to me, I'm like, oh shit, what happened? Like, talk about it. Cause talking is therapy. Like, it makes you feel better to get things off your chest. That was another reason I decided to do a podcast, because I like to talk about shit. Like how I'm talking about shit now. I was talking about the OG Daniel shit. Shit was whack. Shit rubbed me the wrong way. I'm not trying to go back to that. But it's just like, it's lame shit, and I feel like we gotta do better. Like, I don't like people to try to be bullies and try to you mind a motherfucker's business. Mind your business. Now, when you got your dumb ass, if you got your dumb ass shot and they had you on a t-shirt and motherfuckers putting rest in peace, they'd be like, oh man, he's such a good guy. No, he didn't mind his fucking business. That's why he's on a shirt. Look at him. And I'm the type of nigga, like, I would feel bad, but at the same time, I won't feel bad. I'll be like, it's a shame it happened, but he should have minded his fucking business. You know what I'm saying? Stupid niggas. You know what I mean? But anyway, so that's what I'm saying, man. Like, I'm gonna tell, and then she like, oh, but I ain't know if you wanted to talk about it. How you don't know if I ain't want to talk about it if I brought it up? I would have just been like everybody else. How's your day? When you say how's your day, everybody just says good. I wouldn't have said nothing. I would have just been like, it's all right. Or I'd have been like, yo, it's cool. You know what I mean? I wouldn't have been honest like everybody else. Because when you ask people how their day is, they're not gonna say it's bad. I'm gonna keep it real. You ask me how my day is, it wasn't bad. It was just, it could have been better. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've had worse days, believe me. Getting locked up. Listen, we ain't gotta run it down, but everybody knows I've had worse days. But it was just one of them annoying days. I was just annoyed, and you didn't even ask what happened. You know what I mean? Like, so I could talk about it, tell you about it. Like, me and you supposed to try to get to know each other. So right from there, I seen she wasn't the one for me, and not just that, she was just too mature. I don't like I said, like I was saying, just look at that fucking fly. I'm ready. This nigga flew my. This guy got the damn door open, yo. But you know what I'm saying? Had pancakes again today. But yeah, man. So it's like that right there. She cool and she was a nice person, but she just too mature. And then she's one of them ones that act like she, you know what I mean? Like she's so mature. Like, oh, I didn't want to ask because some people don't like to. Nah, see, that's where we different, because who would get that mad that you asked about what happened that they told you? Like, if somebody says my day is not too good, and you be like, what happened? Why would somebody get upset? And if they did, why would you get so upset? They kind of told you they having a bad day. Like, if they told you they having a bad day, I don't see somebody getting that upset. And if they do, I mean, so what? They're not going to flip out on you. They ain't going to be wanting to fight. Like, listen, if somebody tell me they have a bad day, yo, what happened? Yo, or you know what I mean? I do not think about not asking somebody what happened when they say they had a bad day. So like I said, that and her being too mature, no. You know what I mean? Nice knowing you. I ain't the one for you. And you know what I'm saying? And I think this is probably why I'm single, because I'm very picky. Like, I'm picky when it comes to that. Like, I want a goofy chick, I want a chick that's gonna make me laugh when I'm having a bad day. I don't want somebody who's all serious. I don't want somebody who's gonna not care about. Cause like I said, if you don't ask, you don't care. Like if I see my homie and I see him with a girl and I know it's not his girl, she looking good. What I'ma say? Yo, who that? Yo, what's up with her? Yo, she got. I'm asking about her because I care. Because I want to know what's up. If I seen him with a shorty and she, you know what I mean? I'm gonna be like, oh, what's up? I'm gonna be like, all right, you know what I mean? I might say something, but I ain't gonna put too much asking into it. I might be like, oh, that's your friend, something like that, or you know what I mean? But it ain't. But you gonna tell. Hit the like button, share, and subscribe to the channel. Yo, good luck to my joint or to your joint. Well, to both joints, actually. To both joints. I don't know who you're talking about, but yeah, do that. I didn't see that comment, yo. I'm trying to, like yesterday, I was all wrapped up in the comments and I didn't get out what I wanted to get out. Like, I watched it back, so that's why I'm like, now I'm just like, kind of, oh, yeah, good luck. No, both. Listen, yo, for real, this is how I'm doing, yo. Sub to my shit, sub to your shit, sub to Navman shit. See, and this is the thing, I don't be knowing everybody's shit. What's homie SGA? He subbed to my shit, subbed to his shit, and I don't know SG. See, I don't know everybody's shit. Like SGA Sports Talk, subbed to his shit, subbed to what's your man that you be doing a nightcap with? Oh man, I can't remember homie name. That's fucked up. Oh man, but he subbed to my shit. He a cool dude. Subbed to his shit, and I can't give niggas channels because I don't know niggas channels and shit, man. Yo, fucking sub the Vlad, sub the Math Hoffa finale. Yeah. Finale. Listen, sub the Vlad shit, sub the Math shit. Math got 1 million subscribers. That's my man, 100 grand. I mean, not like that. Like we don't know each other, but that nigga is cool, and I know I talk about him a lot, but I'm just saying for him to do a lot of shit that he did for me, I appreciate it because I got homies I grew up with in Parkchester. I had a homie that I grew up with in New York. The nigga going fucking inbox me talking about, yo man, happy for you, good luck. Fake love, right? This is what I'm talking about, fake love. My man, and I don't give a fuck if you watch this, is my man Scott from New York, you know what I mean? Yo, I'm happy for you, bro. I like what you're doing. Oh, word, good luck, sub to the channel. Said that shit, nothing back. No response, no nothing. Didn't like what I said, didn't respond back. Nigga saw the shit. Nigga didn't say I subscribed. None of that shit. I was like, get the fuck out of here with that fake love. Like, you know what I mean? Scott, you a cool guy and all that shit, but nah, I don't like fake whack shit. Don't hit me in the inbox. Just, all right, if you want to view my stories, cool. But don't get me hyped like you still my friend talking about, oh, you know what I mean? I like what you're doing. And then when I say, yo, sub to the channel, it don't cost you nothing to subscribe. It don't cost you shit. Like Mav said, don't cost you no motherfucking paper unless you a motherfucking hater. You know what I'm saying? It don't cost a dime. It ain't like I'm out here making t-shirts and I'm asking you to buy my t-shirt. I'm not out here, you know, making milkshakes or burgers and asking you to buy my shit. No, I'm asking you to just hit the. You ain't even got to watch the shit. I would love for you to, but you ain't even got to watch it. I just be trying to get my subs up. You know what I mean? Just, yo, like, you know what I'm saying? You get your sub. Like, listen, you might sub, you might not watch it. One day you might come across it and you might fuck around and watch it. But if you're supposed to be my man, you know what I'm saying? But I don't really, but maybe it's like, I'm thinking too deep into it. Like, we not people's like that. Because they was homies I grew up with in Parkchester, Scott and L. But we not like we was. I was thinking that because I'm like, yo, I grew up with these niggas. I was even trying to see them when I moved back. And maybe I shouldn't have did that because they was kind of like, nah, they, you know, I got the attitude like they wasn't really checking for me. And I shouldn't even been on it like that because I definitely don't like sweating people. You know what I'm saying? So I shouldn't even been on it like that. I should just let them. We passed that. Like, some people was like, and it wasn't like I'm trying to get cool and be their buddies again. Like, what you said? Soon I fitna say subscribe and oh yeah, become a member. Yeah, definitely, yo. You know what I'm saying? Yo, you doing your thing though, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm so happy for you, fam. Like, I really am, dog. Like, you know what I'm saying? Cause I just don't know. It's like I feel like you did this shit all like it was fast. Like, you got your subs up fast. You got the watch time hours up fast. Like, we just started this shit in the beginning of the year. And you know what? And I want to thank you, yo, because for real, let me tell you something about my cousin George, yo. Like, it's certain shit that I talk my shit, and I be honest about shit. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes I talk and it sounds like I'm talking down on somebody, but I'm gonna tell you a lot of shit that Jers taught, and I tell this maybe not so much to him, but I just want to put it out there on the platform, and just so he know too. Like one thing that he always said, right, is like, first of all, you know what I mean? Like when like even when I was talking to Fold and I was like how I came up with the joint, and then I was saying I wanted the Kanye West interview, that nigga was like, yo, keep working, man, you'll get that shit. The next get them watch time, I was, oh yeah, definitely, hell yeah, hell yeah. But yo, this is what I want to tell you, fam. You know what I'm saying? Like one thing like that, like Jers, you know, we related. That's my, if people don't know, that's my actual blood cousin. You know what I'm saying? His mom's is my aunt. His mother and my mother are sisters. So that's my actual blood cousin. So, and he younger than me. He younger than me. But I don't look at shit like, you know what I mean? Like, you know, like, first of all, with Dame, I don't know if I'm calling somebody my OG. Like, and you're that old. Like, nah, I'm not calling nobody my OG. Like, you know, maybe, I don't know. Maybe because I don't have one. I don't know. But anyway, but because I feel like you could learn shit from anybody. Like that's my cousin. That nigga 10 years younger than me. And sometimes that nigga will hit me to shit. Like one thing I will say that Jers told me is, like, he always said, don't beat yourself up trying to put too much thought into shit that you can't understand. So like, I remember I used to be like, yo, it'd be something I would like, right? Like say if I got two songs, and a lot of times when I was making my music, I would put two songs out simultaneously. Like I would make a song and I would hold on to one and then I would put another one out. So like for example, I deleted it, but I had put up I Get Stupid, and then I put up another song, and just to see how they do. And then I think I put up Turn the Party Up, and I put How I Give It Up. So I kind of put two songs out just to kind of, you know, kind of compete with each other. They both my songs. So I you know, I think I put out Tear Up the Club featuring Jers, and I put out I think the I Get Stupid remix, or maybe might have been Sneakerhead or something. But I put out usually two songs together. You know what I mean? And it was one song I had did a song, but I had deleted it. It was called Fuck With Me. I think I put that and another song out at the same time. It might have been I Get Stupid and Fuck With Me. I don't know. It's just a while ago. But anyway, but I had deleted that one because I thought it was hot, and then I listened back. I'm like, this shit is whack. But anyway, the nigga is like I would like a song, right? So I would like something, or even if it's my podcast, and I'll be like, yo, why isn't this one doing better than this one? How is this one got more numbers than that? And I would be like, yo, I like this one. And nigga be like, yo, don't worry about what you like. It's not about what you like. It's about what the people like. Like, as long as they fucking with your shit. And that's the shit I gotta keep realizing, because I be trying to be like, yo, this song is better than that, or this is better than that. Like, you can't really worry about what people like. Like, if you like something, that don't mean that everybody gonna like it. Like, you can put out the wackest song, and it could be the wackest shit to you. And then you can put out the song that you think is the dopest song to you, but the fucking whack shit is gonna get more views. Don't fucking beat yourself up over trying to figure out why the whack joint is getting more views and why the dope joint is not. If something's getting the views, let that shit get the views and worry about what the people like. If they like that, that's what they like. You know what I'm saying? So that's pretty much all it is. And I try, and it's just a lot of shit too. Like, even, not even just that, like just shit in life. So I try to always just be like, yo, try not to worry about like what people are gonna like, or what people, you know what I'm saying? And try not to just beat yourself up over trying to figure out why people are the way they are, or, you know what I'm saying? Like, so that's one thing I will say I learned to Jers. So salute to him for that. You know what I'm saying? Because he always told me that shit. And then it also even goes back with the subs. Like, sometimes you'll have fucking 600 subs. Then the shit will go down to 500. Then like YouTube does weird shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, then it goes back up to 600. And like, come on, all these people are not. And then I was thinking, like, I remember I used to tell him, I used to be like, nah, you just gotta realize some people ain't gonna fuck with your shit. But then I'm like, nah, he right, man. That I could see one or two people unsubbing. You don't just lose 30 subs. Like, you don't just lose, like, 50 people ain't just simultaneously like unsub. That just, you know, at what we're at 600, 500, maybe if you're fucking at 1 million or if you're at 2 million, maybe that. But you know what I'm saying? Like it just seems too like that many people unsub. Or maybe like if you do some nut shit, then I could see you losing like Snoop Dogg when I think he performed for the president. He performed for Donald Trump, and like he was always I think he was always talking bad about Trump, and then the nigga went and nigga did a song and dance for Donald Trump. He was you know what I mean? He was dancing for Master, performing for Master, so everybody was kind of knocking him for that. You know what I'm saying? That's like if DL Hughley did that. DL Hughley, I love DL Hughley. I had to delete that nigga too. It's just I agree with a lot of shit he said, but he was talking too crazy about Hulk Hogan every day, and then every day he's talking about Trump. And I get it, you don't like him, but I'm tired of seeing Trump. I'm tired of seeing you, you talking about him. It's like you so infectious. It's like 50 Cent. I had to delete him. He's so fucking obsessed with Puffy. Nigga, he fucked your baby mom, and I get it. You trying to defame him, but god damn, you look lame. Like I'm tired of seeing you talking about Puff. All right, you in your feelings because he fucked Daphne Joy. All right, I get it. But god damn, every post is about Puff. Oh, Puffy's a bitch. Oh, Puffy's gay. Oh, Puffy with the baby on. All right, we get it. Like once in a while it's cool. Every day he's talking about Puff. Puff is not even responding. Puff is not even in jail yet, and you're talking about Puff. I'm like, bro, we get it. I know you don't like him. I wouldn't either. But I'm not gonna make it so obvious. Like I'm not gonna make it look like I'm so butthurt. Everybody, somebody fuck somebody's baby mom all the time, bro. That's not even your man. Like what the fuck? Like come on, bro. Like fucking, Jay-Z fucked Nas' baby mom. Nas wasn't all, you know what I mean? He kept it, made a couple of diss records. That's because you dissing me. And then that was it. He ain't going there talking about this, talking about, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Well, they didn't have social media back then, but he didn't seem so butthurt over it. You know what I'm saying? So I know, and I know they like, whatever. Like, okay, he got, 50 got like fucking 30 something million subscribers. It's just me. I'm just telling you about how I am. I don't give a fuck. You lose one subscriber, that ain't shit. But I'm just saying that's for me. It's just I follow people I fuck with. I love 50's music. He's my favorite rapper. But as far as lameness, he goes in the lame category. Lame 50, lame Dame, lame OG Daniel. Yeah, I mean, it's a couple of guys, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I can't. It's just certain shit. I'm just like, nah, man. I can't do it. What time are we going on? Oh, good, 37 minutes, and that's cool because I try to like really get out my thoughts. I always watch my joint back like once or twice just to see if I got out what I wanted to get out because I had this shit in my head, and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna talk about this on the pod. Like I tried to do yesterday when I was trying to talk about the girl. The main point was I was trying to say, you know what I mean? It bothered me that she didn't ask about my day. Like she asked about my day, but then I said it was bad. She didn't ask what happened. So that and her being too mature, and that's why I started talking about like everybody has a type. So you know what I'm saying. And listen, people are not gonna be perfect, but but that was from the rip. So she's just too mature, and like I don't even see her playing around. Like you know what I mean. Like I like a bitch. Like I said, I was talking about what's her name. Like I like a bitch that's gonna jump on my back. I mean, I ain't like that I had to flip the bitch off and she crashed into the mirror. And then I had to pick up all the glass and I had to replace the mirror when she said she was gonna replace it. So that part about it I didn't like. But I'm just saying, like I do like a goofy bitch that's gonna do some goofy shit. You know what I'm saying? But I just need one that's gonna be ride or die for me. Like, you know what I mean? So I don't wanna talk about her no more because I'm trying to like start talking about it. I don't wanna give her no light, but But I wanna definitely just salute my new shorty. You know what I mean? So far she perfect, and I know it don't really say much because everybody's perfect when you first meet them. I used to love my baby mother. I used to love Dorisha. I used to love Janae. I was loving Janae after we broke up. I used to be like, say the DMX line. What was that line? The DMX line? My own people say I'm stupid. I'd be like, so I love my baby mother. I never let her go. You know what I mean? I was trying to get back with Janae. You know what I mean? I was loving that chick. But can't stand her ass now. I do not like her. Like, it's not like that. it's just we just argue too much. So it's like every time, like we're not even together, but she just always wants to pick a fight. Like she's on some misery loves company type shit. Like if she down, she want to bring you right down with her. So you know what I mean. And my first baby mother, she just grimy. She just grimy. I'm not even gonna get into like shit. You know what I'm saying? And I get it. I know I did what I did, like being with her, I cheated. But I'm talking about after. I'm talking about like when we were grown. We not even together no more. Our son is like, I mean, he's way older now, but I'm even talking about like when he was 15. Like we wasn't even together when he was 15. But I'm talking about shit she did 15 years later. Like you didn't mature in 15 years. Even if we was to get back together, I'm not gonna be doing the same shit I was doing from 15 years ago. Like that's why you gotta grow, you gotta evolve. Like, and she just was. So I can't rock with her. She just, you know what I mean? Just like grimy. You know what I mean? What I mean when I say grimy, I'm gonna just say it like this: Darisha and Shalia like in the same category. Shalia might be worse, but it's like when you do shit for people and you do the best you can to try to help motherfuckers out, and then they stab you in the back. You know what I'm saying? I give you this, I give you that, I do this for you, I do that for you, and then you steal from me, or you know what I'm saying? You do other shit. You do this, you do that. Like you just do grimy shit. I don't want to get into a whole. I said the stealing because I told y'all what Shalia did. I'm not gonna talk about what Darisha did. She ain't. Oh, thank you. I got a new subscriber. Thank you. And I didn't even say sub to the channel. And I seen you in the comments, homeboy. That's what's up. I appreciate you, yo, for subbing. You know what I mean? And usually I always try to remind people, yo, sub to the channel. Y'all can see I got my Tom Fords on today. I ain't got my Metas on today. But yo, thank you, yo. I appreciate the support and the love, 100%. You know what I'm saying? If y'all watching this and you have not subbed, please subscribe to the channel. And yeah, man, shout out to the real ones, the ones holding me down. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to SGA. He probably not gonna watch this. Shout to Jers. Shout to Finale. Shout to Nav. Shout to Sacktown. Sacktown. You know what I mean? All them guys, you know what I'm saying? All them guys doing the football joints. Y'all know me. I'm so ignorant when it comes to football. I don't know shit. Old basketball I used to know. I try to tap in here and there with the new basketball. I usually watch it during the playoffs. But y'all know I'm a boxing prodigy. I know I guessed this one wrong, so y'all don't hold me to that. I'm not perfect. I told y'all I'm gonna get some wrong. But I told y'all with Crawford and Canelo, I said I thought Crawford was a more talented fighter. I just thought moving up in weight that he wasn't going to do as well. You know what I'm saying? Because I even said if Crawford could fight Canelo, being at 147 pounds, and Canelo coming at 168, I said Crawford would wash him. You know what I'm saying? But he was moving like he didn't move up. He was still fast. You know what I mean? It didn't, the increase in weight did not affect him at all. So, you know what I mean? I was wrong. And again, shout out to Bud Crawford for doing his thing. And I wanted him to win. I kind of did want him to win because I was just on some like, I just want to see somebody in our generation. You next. Get them watch time hours up. Did I read that already? Oh, I probably read that already. Oh yeah, I think I did. I'm tripping. You know I'm getting old. Like how I read, like usually when you read something, you know you read it. Like you be like, oh yeah, it sounds familiar. I read that. I don't even know if I watched it. Look, that's if I start getting dementia, these are early signs of it. I gotta be on this side. This side ain't got no teeth. Over here. This side ain't got. It's only one missing one. So this is my good side anyway. My hairline look a little better on this side, and I always end up on this side. I think because I'm right-handed, so even when I'm holding the phone, I'll be like this. Nigga be smiling and shit, looking like a crackhead and shit. But yo, this is good timing, man. And I got 2 people up in here, so that's cool. You know what I mean? It's not gonna go quite an hour. I don't see it going that long, but yeah, man. I just wanted to share my thoughts and just get out what I want to get out, man, and just talk my shit. And y'all know me, I'm always happy, I'm always smiling, I'm always in a good mood. That lady at the bank though rubbed me the wrong way. She pissed me off. You know what I mean? She was just some old lady. And then, you know what I mean? Like, and then like here's my thing. Here's how I am. Here's how I am. I don't mind people throwing things at me. I don't. But it's an exception. Yo, Banks. I'm doing well. Thank you, yo. I appreciate you asking, yo. You know what I'm saying? What's up? Yeah, Punch Bruce. What's going on, Banks? Man, yo, I appreciate you, man. I was talking about how the lady pissed me off at the bank, but she didn't ruin my day. She didn't ruin my day. Now, here's how I am. I'm very different from a lot of people, and I get it. I know I'm different. So I know it probably piss a lot of people off if somebody threw something at you. It does piss me off if somebody throws something at me, but it's it's certain things. So if me and you are like if you work somewhere, you're a cashier or you're a bank teller, or I'm coming into a place, a business, and you're there, like you know what I'm saying, and say at ShopRite, and I pay for my shit, and you throw the money down, and we have a laugh, and we've been talking and laughing. I'm cool with that. That's not gonna bother me. I'm not gonna bug out. But when we already had a bad interaction, and I'm like, yo, like I said to the old lady, she like rushing me. I said, yo, chill, don't rush me, yo. Like she's like, no, I'm not rushing you. I said, you is. Like you talking about, yo, get your car, do this, do this. I said, first of all, I gotta unlock my card. Like I have to like how you put your joint in there, your bank card in there, so you could. I said it's not even gonna work because I have to unlock my card. You rushing me. I put it on the joint. She takes the card and puts it in there automatically. And she said, oh, I wasn't trying to rush you. She was like, it just times out. I put it on the counter. You put it in there. You shouldn't even put it in there. Like, chill out. I know what I'm doing. I gotta unlock it. It times out. You shouldn't have put this shit in there. I'm like, you rushing me? I'm not rushing you. You is, and you at work. What you rush? What's the rush? What you going on break or something? Chill. You. It's fucking whatever it is. 9 o'clock in the morning. You got 8 hours to go. Chill. Whatever. Then she gets all upset, throws the card down, takes the card out and throws the card. I said, yo, lady, don't, seriously, stop playing with me. Don't do that. Don't play with me, yo. Like, and it's not the issue if she do it. It's that we had an issue and then she threw it. Like, if we had a good interaction, you throw the card down, that's cool. But now I see that you're trying to be funny. Stop playing with me, lady. You know what I'm saying? Because, whatever, I'm going to cuss you out. Like, she's old and she's white, so I ain't, you know what I mean? But I will hurt your feelings. You know what I'm saying? So stop playing with me. Like, be professional. You at work. Don't be throwing niggas cars down because you know what I mean? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? For real, like, what the fuck? You got 8 hours. You probably just got there. And I get it. Everybody don't like their job. Like, I'm all right. But still. But it was cool, though, because I was there, and it was, and crazy enough, right next to her as a black dude, a nigga. You know what I'm saying? He said, yo, I'll help you, fam. And I was like, thank you, bro. Because I don't think she get it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Stop, like, chill, lady. Like, come on, man. Like, and the wild shit is, you know what I'm saying? Yo, he said, what's up, Banks? So, and the wild shit is, like, I'm not at work. So I could be as unprofessional as I want to be. You know what I'm saying? You at work. You got to be the person that, like me, I wouldn't have did that if I was at work. I wouldn't have acted the way I acted at work because, of course, I don't want to lose my job. I mean, I'm going to try not to, but sometimes people get you out of character. But she was just, it didn't ruin my day. It was just, I just talk about what happened. I just talk about my life or whatever. And I just talk about things that I think is whack, things that bother me. And, you know what I'm saying? And I heard a dude say this, and I say this all the time. And I like when I hear people talk and it applies to me. I heard this nigga talk one day. He said, yo, I go outside. It don't matter what I got on me. If I ain't got nothing on me, if I got a gun, if I got a knife, if I got an ice pick, if I got a fucking taser, he said, don't matter what I got on me. People that know me. They know I go outside on defense. If I got this shit, it ain't to go rob somebody, it ain't to go do no wild shit. He said, I go outside on defense, never on offense. And when he said that, I said, yo, that's the truest shit I ever heard. I don't fuck with people. I never go outside like, oh, I'm gonna rob this nigga. Anytime shit happens, it's always spontaneous because I'm just on defense. Like sometimes I might overreact. I might watch the news and I might get paranoid at something I see. So like when somebody do something or, whatever. But so even when I reacted and I caught my charge, I was on defense. Somebody started with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't play with people. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't go outside fucking with people. I never went outside and got into some shit that I started. Never. You know what I'm saying? But I got into some shit where people started with me, and now I'm in court fighting for, my freedom and fighting for, trying not to get no charges put on me. You know what I'm saying? And that's the way it is. They know they could do that to certain people because they know they probably ain't got that lawyer money. You know what I'm saying? And they know because the prosecutor wasn't even there. You know what I mean? But they always gonna try to stick you with something. Look, like a shorty could say I hit him, I get arrested for it. She don't even come to court no more. We still cool, but the prosecutor gonna still keep going with the charges. Yo, man, shorty is still cool. You wasn't even there. What are you trying to charge me with? You know what I'm saying? Y'all might as well toss this out because you don't have no evidence. Like, you know, she's not coming to court. You know what I'm saying? There's no video of me hitting her. Like, you know what I'm saying? Whether I did or not. Even if I did, I'm not saying I did. And if I did, I probably did because she hit me or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And she understands that. Because that's like even with me, with my charges. I get shit, I'm still cool with the person. I choose not to be cool with who got me my last charges because she stole from me. But we was cool after that. Me and her daughter was cool after that. Like all her daughters, we was all cool after that. You know what I'm saying? That's why she ain't want to press no charges. She ain't want no restraining order. She knows this. She knows she caused all of this. If I was that bad of a person, wouldn't you like not want to fuck with the person? Wouldn't you probably perhaps get a restraining order? Like wouldn't you probably keep coming to court? How come these shorties don't never do that with me? Come on, y'all. Like, this is the type of shit that should be used in court. Like, for me saying this, because I'm speaking and on my daughter's life if I am lying. Like, for real. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know anybody could say anything, but I'm not, trust me, my brain don't work like that. I can't just possibly just be making all this shit up. You know what I'm saying? But, look, I guess it really don't matter, right? I still got to go to court, and I still got to try to fight for my... I don't want to say fight for my life. It ain't like I'm getting life. I don't want to make it like, you know what I'm saying? But yo, this was a good one, man. I'm gonna wrap it up with that. It's 12. Damn, it's 12 o'clock. Shit, time flies like a motherfucker. All right, man. I had 4 people in here. Thank you. Sub to the channel if you ain't sub. You know what I mean? I appreciate y'all checking me out. One Dream Away podcast, man. I'm about to chill for a little bit. Actually, I gotta take a shit real fast. I'm gonna do that real quick. I should do it while I'm online, but then I see how many people's up here. Oh, look, somebody done left. But I feel like if I go do that shit, I feel like my shit gonna drop down to 0. Cause I'm most likely those is most likely niggas up in here. And what happened to the fucking? I remember when I used to get on and I used to get live, and maybe it's the time. Like shit, whenever you go to court, it's a fight. Yeah, yo, I didn't want to make thank you, yo. I didn't want to try to make it like. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to make something, I didn't want to make something bigger than what it was or try to make it, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, that is a fact. I didn't want to make it look like my shit ain't small, but it's not tiny, but it's not super huge. It ain't no Rico or no motherfucking murder case, you know what I'm saying? But you're right about that. Thank you. I didn't want to make my shit like seem like it was more, like I didn't want to make it seem like I was a fucking, Supreme McGriff. You know what I mean? Kenneth Supreme or, you know what I mean? Some wild shit. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Supreme Team. I mean, I know, but shout out to Kenneth McGriff and all that. I mean, I know. Old shit. He in jail. Hold your head. Much respect to you. Always punch. Yo, good luck, man. Word is born, man. I appreciate your main percent, man. Always being down for me, man. You know what I'm saying? Listen, man. Word up, you too, Rob. I love you, man. Y'all both some cool guys, man. Yo, you know what I'm saying? When I blow up and I make it to the top, man, I'm gonna come check y'all out, man. You know what I'm saying? Yo, Rob, where are yo, Bex, where you at? Cause last time I talked to you, you was like, you said you was in where you said you was at? You was in Newark, then you said you was in PA. Where you at? Yo, where y'all at, yo? Rob, where you said you at again? Where you live at again? Y'all know me. I always Jersey. You know what I'm saying? I'm still up in Jersey, South Jersey. Like 20 minutes from Philly. Like right across the bridge, Camden County. I live in Clementon. Oh, you in PA? Oh, okay. All right, you in Pennsylvania? All right. Denver. Oh shit, yeah, okay. That one, in a couple months, I'm gonna probably ask you that again. I'm not gonna remember that. I ain't never been to Denver. I ain't never known nobody from Colorado. You know what I'm saying? But PA is right by me. Like PA is not too far from me and shit. And then Banks, he was saying that he was in Jersey at one point. Yo, I got 5 people in here, man. I'm tempted to keep it going just to get the watch time I was up, but I gotta be out, man. I gotta start my day and shit. I gotta go to the bathroom. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I mean? Hey, yo, y'all know my ended slogan, man. Say it with me, man. I like that joint. I always say, you know what I mean? Ask the ticket. Gotta get wicked. Yo, I'll show y'all a picture of my shorty. Should I? Oh, she is domed out, yo. Like she my new deal. Yo, y'all gonna see her cause she funny, yo. Yo, I'm gonna do a joint with her, yo. Yo, stay tapped in, yo. Stay tapped in. I like this one, yo. I like this one. I'm not even gonna lie, you know what I'm saying? I ain't even tell y'all her name yet. See, I don't want to get hyped, man, because you know me, I always wanted to dip, and now I got me a little dip. And she seemed perfect, but like I said, she always seemed perfect in the beginning, man. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully it continues on with how it is. And we just gonna keep our fingers crossed and just hope for the best. You know what I'm saying? Cause I got more faith in this. Hopefully this don't sound fucked up. And if she watched this, hopefully, but I got more faith in this podcast blowing up than I have in me and her relationship. I'm just saying, not nothing against her. I'm just saying from the experiences that I've been through. Shit's never work out with shorties. I always end up with a crazy one. Or I always end up with one that seemed cool, and then eventually that shit goes down the drain like rotor. So yo. I love y'all, man. Everybody have a good day, man. And stay blessed, man. That's the ticket. Gotta get wicked. See a fly chick. Hope she let me stick it.